but we're dying, but we must return. So welcome back to Disco Elysium.
I like to think that I'm the little devil and you're the little angel on Harry's shoulders, telling him what to do.
I, yes, I would agree with you that you more like the negative decisions here, or like the bad decisions,
I want the chaos. The chaos is fun.
and I am order. Okay,
The
let's
no
take
fun order. Ugh.
a step back.
Without chaos, you don't
Yeah?
find things.
Where?
This. Hmm. How did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets under floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
Preparing for the worst?
Do you wanna tell her she wasn't betrayed?
Okay. She didn't rat you out, by the way. Isabel, the washerwoman.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find to my back.
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now. Hardy for one.
You're desperate, aren't you?
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
Who killed the merc if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes. Her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martin days.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side.
Wait, hold. No, that would make sense. I was gonna say he
What?
was shot and he landed face down on Claude, but she would have had to push him to the side to get out.
He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
If you didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
What? If that's
Yeah.
accurate, are we an agent of the Madre? It's
Are
not
we
been
the
mentioned.
agents of...
It's not been mentioned for a while, but isn't that like a drug kingpin or something? Like a big criminal thing?
I'm not sure. Maybe we were at one point?
That strange, distant fear is getting close now. It's a fear of yourself.
What do you mean, La Puta Madre agent?
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to himself. Fucking hell. And why me? You hear through the white noise. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Bullshit! You're trying to throw me off! No one says that!
Oh yes, they do. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
Oh, she calls it that now.
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Tell me, what's my name? If you know that about me, you must know. Know my name.
Detective Jacques Cousteau.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with a disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to La Puta Madre.
What?
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the tape. Criminals make up.
You
all these
mean
stories
my
like-
previous name?
All of this just means that you're effective. criminal.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
I don't know. Sounds pretty convincing to me.
I'm no one's agent. I don't even know who La Puta Madre is.
Right. Sure. You don't know.
Could you tell me about it?
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
What do you do to this Madre anyway?
You know what I did. I fucked him over. And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
I thought we had an agreement, she thinks. This was not supposed to happen. Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
What's our checkout currently?
92.
Okay, so good. It didn't move in any way.
Nope.
What happened Sunday night? Tell me your version.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity. She's refusing to adopt the demeanor of a cornered animal, a leader with no one to lead. She still wants to retain some control of the situation.
It's okay. We just want to...
He struggles to finish the sentence.
Alright, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasha comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
My question would be, why isn't Claude covered in blood?
Yeah.
Like, he was shot in the mouth and fell on top of her. Now, maybe we're forgetting details, because it has been a minute since we heard her version of things, but still.
Yeah.
I would think she was covered in blood.
Wait, did she seem high to you?
Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
Wait, Claudier said Claudier said you knew something was wrong immediately.
Also, I'm noticing Claude has been lying to us a lot, or at least pushing things in different directions.
Yeah.
I mean, we were already suspicious of her, but even then, this is a bit more than I was expecting.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Claudier said you seem to have a plan prepared when you get there.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
She looks shaken. She wasn't surprised to be ratted out, but framed.
Her idea?
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone.
She's still on assignment.
Oh.
Her employers never threw her away. She is... This is her assignment.
Oh.
That's the most logical explanation here. Getting this shit to go down. Now, the person who hired her is the other question. I would assume the union.
Yeah.
And that would mean that the union would have also have hired the sniper. That's the only thing that makes sense, because Wild Pines would have no reason for this to go through. This all comes down to Evrart, I think. Evrart and Claudier.
Maybe.
She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I don't know if that's the best option, but are you sure?
Yes?
Okay.
I really don't care which one of us you think was more at fault for the lynching. Neither of us killed him, though.
How can you be sure Claudia didn't kill him herself?
Because they would have heard it, more than likely. That
Yeah.
said, she was the bait rather than the the firing squad.
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried the lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
Her grip on the gun is tight, her arms toned, her posture solid. Martin has lost a valued defender.
When I came into town, was there anyone with me?
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway?
What?
Who was in this squad?
Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had 2 guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. He
Oh,
wasn't bad either.
those 3.
Was it them?
Or what else can you tell me?
Here's the question.
Yes.
Before we push forward. Were we part of the plot? No, we rolled in after this. So unless we were already part of it prior to rolling in, oof, too many possibilities still.
Yeah.
One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying.
Okay, so there's also only 2 of them at the bar, over at the Whirling. Where's the third one? We got 1 woman and 1 man. The girl's in uniform. The guy, I'm pretty sure, is in uniform as well.
Huh.
He has that shitty wig on. And then there's, if she's right, a third one that should be roaming around somewhere that we have yet to see again.
I thought we had 2 on day 3. I thought we had 2 male officers,
Mm-mm.
1 female, come to get us.
No, there's only 2. There was the guy in the blonde sitting down, and then there was the redhead standing there in the Whirling.
Then I must be misremembering.
I don't know where a third would have been, and it wasn't Kim, so who knows?
Huh.
That sound about right?
No idea who these people are, literally.
No, that doesn't ring any bells.
Well, this has been a great talk, really. But I think I'm going to hit the road now.
Do you know about the bunker next door?
What bunker?
Just a place where comrades stop through, a revolutionary bunker.
Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
Her voice trails off into white noise in your head. It feels as if an aneurysm approaching. Ooh.
Heal, heal, heal.
Keep calm, breathe in. After the pain,
Destroy
it's a little
the
clearer.
machine.
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but
okay, Kim?
All good, officer. Be careful.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
Put the gun down.
I think we'd be better to do it this way, because
Ask what are you doing, and then put the gun down.
I think she's just gonna straight shoot herself if we don't immediately do something.
Okay, convince her to put the gun down.
She's truly desperate. She thinks she has no other options. You need to give her options.
What options?
You know.
Maybe I could still talk her out of it?
This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives.
I think it's telling her to leave.
Please, just walk away.
She stares at you, frozen, the gun still in her mouth, eyes filled with dark intensity. Then something shifts in her. Gratitude, doubt. She's still ready to go.
You don't have to do this. You're not cornered. I'm letting you go.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Good call.
The lieutenant is still unsteady on his feet.
Thanks.
I would have done the same, had I not been incapacitated.
He couldn't take it like you. It irks him. Then he gets over it.
I think she didn't do it.
I don't think she did it.
Her tent. We should check it out.
He points to the back of the cavern.
Oh boy, that was intense.
Oof. That was a moment. Dark water trails into the distance. There's no way out. Cooking utensils. She has prepared herself porridge with bananas. Oh, thank Christ, we need that. All the heals, please.
Yes.
$8.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. It was pitched by practiced hands. She's used to camping out.
Look inside.
The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene lamp. It reeks of cigarettes.
Shine your flashlight on the books.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
The lieutenant peeks over your shoulder.
Sift through the magazines.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine. It's a leather notebook.
Is it a diary?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I get to read her diary!
A notebook? Take it.
You pocket the worn brown leather journal. A trusted friend left behind.
We should read this immediately. Like, right now.
But like Kim, we need some popcorn when we read it. A well-loved journal with brown leather cover and a brand name Schneller embossed on the back. It seems to have served as a loyal friend to a lonely traveler.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
Wait. I missed that because I was glancing at something. What was that about a Schneller?
It's the brand that's embossed on the cover, or on the back cover.
Okay, because I'm sorry, but Schneller sounds like some kind of German food. I'm sorry, but it's like
Somebody
good-
is hungry, is what it sounds like.
a little bit. Good sir, may I interest you in another Schneller? Oh, that would be delightful. Thank you.
Put another Schneller on the bobby.
For crikey. Examine the cover.
It's made of full grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name. Schneller. Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers. She's got good taste and must have taken whatever she recorded here seriously.
Unwind the strap.
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Study that. I keep burping all of a sudden, and I have been for like the past 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Study the handwriting.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins.
That just reminds me of this one book my sister used to have. I think she may still have it, but it's this book, but it has another layer to the book that has like all like notes scribbled in as if it's been owned by somebody previously, and apparently you can read through the book and have it be read one way, but if you read all the notes they took, like the story gets like a little bit deeper and like a little bit deeper in the mystery of the book. So it's kind of like a ARG in book form.
You know what I just realized?
What?
One, that sounds a little bit like the Gravity Falls journals. Two,
Yes.
are we sure there's not a six-fingered hand on the front of this journal? Is there a number of 1, 2, or 3 on it? Are we going to summon a pyramid with an eye and a top hat?
Flip through the pages.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
By
What's
the
going
way,
on,
he was-
buddies? It's me, your buddy, Bill Cipher.
By the way, he was a triangle. He was 2D, not 3D, remember?
He became 3D at one point.
Yes.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
What kinds of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
So here's the question: if we are a peon of Madre, is it our entire station that's corrupted as well, or is it just the group that we rode in with?
Good question. Are we like since we have drunk ourselves into amnesia, are we now the only good cop in a whole precinct of corrupt cops?
Well, let's see how long that lasts, because who knows what happens if we actually recover our memories here. Also, the fact that like our memories is of like a weird woman makes me wonder if Madre is in fact a man at all, and our memories of her potentially Madre.
Maybe.
Because Madre does mean mother.
Maybe we're the true antagonist.
Isn't that what I pointed out before? If I said we were involved before we even got here.
Oh my God, we're an E-unit.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Who said we were the one that killed him? We may not be the E-unit.
What are they diagrams of?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You
Okay.
a familiar spiral shape.
If we're not an E-unit, Madre is Hachibana!
Oh my fucking God.
What other crazy theories did I have? What other crazy theories did I have?
Oh boy.
I can't think of any, there had to be one from Banner Saga that I had.
If we were an E-unit, then we'd be here to kill Kim.
Wasn't there something about Bellower that I had a theory on?
I have no idea.
Yeah, okay, anything personal?
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. Staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
Here's the other question.
Yes.
Is the fact that we didn't arrest Clage when we had the chance going to mean that she's gone and she took her false documentation with her?
Interesting point you have.
Mr. Let's go easy on her and not arrest her.
Anything about La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th.
Read the entry from March 9th first.
Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching, but also I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? Were you supposed to find her, even apart from the investigation then? On M's request? No, you wouldn't do something like this. This must be a mistake. You didn't follow through. You should have shot her in the head.
This is a coincidence. I would never kill people for a mob boss.
Raphael Cousteau would not do
The
this.
thought steadies your nerves. The journal stops shaking in your hand.
Read the entry from March 12th.
Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly. That must have been one hell of a conversation.
What did she write the day Laylee died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. She is referring to betraying her previous employer. Does this suggest she did it in self-defense?
What's the most recent entry?
The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been framed.
The lieutenant taps the page.
Him? Am I really a Laputa Madre agent?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
Who is Laputa Madre?
The head of a major Jamrock gang, specializing in drug production and trafficking. A very bad person.
He's not 100% sure you're not indebted to this very, very bad person.
If she didn't do it, then maybe it's good that we didn't catch her.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her.
I mean, she did assault us with her death ray.
Yeah.
Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than we does. Especially if she has problems with the Madre.
Then who do you think killed the Merc?
Classio was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or...
But no one heard the shot.
maybe she had an accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on her. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling and rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Alright, well. Off to the dice.
Dice!
Must get dice. Must get
Dice.
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 All the dice. No, let's
Can
go.
we get?
Let's go out the fancy way.
Can we get all the dice?
I don't know, man. We need like 1,000,000 D100s.
Well, if they're like a lot of money each.
I don't know, man. It's dice. I don't expect they're going to be that expensive.
Yeah, but they're novelty dice. They're fancy.
They are, in fact, fancy. No, that's not what I want. Put that away. I want my bag. Yeah, alright, cool. It won't let me fast travel, which is a bit annoying. Which makes me wonder if we're going to run into something.
Can you make a hard save just in case we get looped into something that may seem like it's a long thing, and so just so that we have a point to cut off at?
There we go.
Okay. Because I Yeah, if it says you can't fast travel, that sounds like there could be something blocking the
Stop.
way?
Just up ahead. Danger.
Speaking of which, there it is.
Oh,
What you have isn't enough. You'll need more firepower. A ranged weapon. Water streams down your Kavazun KR2 multi-tool. It looks impressive, but what can it do against military-grade weaponry? Be prepared. Make sure you have your pepper box in your hand. Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villiers 9mm pistol in your pockets.
I'm not sure I feel ready for what lies ahead.
Then you'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
Oh, okay. Can we equip all the body armor we have?
I think we already have it on. Oh, no, we're missing the chest piece.
And the helmet,
Which we don't have at all.
because I think I found out that was on the island.
Yeah.
And equip our gun. Okay.
Hold on, let me equip the multi-tool too, just in case we get into close range.
Yeah.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Shit. I think this is the tribunal right now. Which means we're going to be locked out, period.
So.
I didn't think it was going to auto-happen the minute we came back.
So you know, this might be a bit of a shorter episode. So, before we get into the tribunal, which may last another half hour,
Yeah.
40 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to call it an episode here, and we'll be back next time for the tribunal.
Whee!
Oh,
This makes me sad.
this
We should have gone back and gotten the dice first.
I'm sorry.
I mean, neither of us knew that it was going to immediately drop into this. Also, one of them's a girl. I didn't notice that until just now. Was not expecting that.
So are you expecting a lot of pain and chaos?
I mean, the pain's already here with the fact that we're not going to be able to go to the light-bending dude anymore.
I mean, I mean, not emotional pain on your part.
I'm just sad. That's all I'm saying.
I'm hoping.
Wait, hold on. I didn't even notice it. There's another guy over here who's also in armor.
Are there
There's three of
a
them.
lot? Oh
There's
wait,
three. Where?
wait,
there were four of these guys?
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
There were four of these guys? I thought there were only three mercenaries.
Wait. Remember, there was one thought we had about hand-eye coordination against people
Yeah.
in body armor.
Yeah, and we never equipped it.
Oh. So, I guess next time, the tribunal. Good thing we saved because.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Yeah. So, until next time, I guess.